Hi, I'm Randy,
I'm Rhino.
and this is Talk Twos. All right, on today's episode, we're going to talk about safety gear. It's the beginning of the riding season. It's time for us to check out our safety gear again and make sure that everything's good.
And we picked up some new gear this year. So
Yep.
we upgraded some of our gear. Randy's getting some new gear, so we'll go over some of that. Also,
We're going to introduce my new family member, the track bike.
track bike. I'm a
So,
little jealous.
don't worry
I've been
about
looking at him now. I'm like, damn, I need a track bike.
it. We'll get you there.
Yeah, we are.
All right. Then on the rest of the episode, we're going to go ahead and
We're going to go over loading the trailer, talking about going to the track, going to the tail dragon, going camping, anything with your trailer. We're going to talk about properly hooking it up to your vehicle, PMCSing, or looking at all the issues that may happen with your trailer, making sure it's safe for going down the road. Check us out this episode. All right, so because of what I do for a living, Randy decided that it should be my job to investigate the trailer and make sure it's safe. So the first thing we're going to go over is the tires right here. You want to make sure you have the proper PSI. Just read the thing. Just read the tire. Check your PSI. Check your lugs. Check your nozzle. Everything right here. Check for wear. Trailers, the tires wear really easy because of what they're doing. A lot of them will have weight in the middle, so the tires tend to bend in, so you're getting wear on the inside of the tires, okay? Next thing we're going to go over is your light systems. You want to make sure that all your lights and everything work. You don't want to be driving down the street, the police officer's got a reason to pull you over because your lights aren't working. So you want to check your turn signals that are looking at the truck in your rearview mirror. You want to check the ones that are on the back of the trailer right here to make sure that you're showing the people behind you. Also, you want to check your ones on your license plate holder to make sure, because you want to make sure the cops don't have a reason to pull you over because you're not showing your trailer. You want to make sure that your trailer is registered with a trailer tag on it. You also want to make sure your cords are good. You want to make sure your door locks and that you have brand new locks every season. What happens is somebody grabs the locks, they put them on the trailer, they leave it in their backyard, leave it locked, it starts to rust up. Just every year, just go buy a new set of padlocks. It's that easy. So the next thing we're going to go over is the tongue and tongue assembly. One, you want to check, make sure there's no major rust or anything on your handle. You want to make sure that your drop point is good. You want to make sure the tongue itself and this is all lubricated and done well. These are the first things that freeze up. Anybody that's dealt with a trailer anytime knows that this thing could be sitting there jamming on it, trying to get it. You want to make sure you got a good secondary lock. And you also want to get yourself a little baby lock, too, that goes through this hole. You don't want somebody just taking your trailer off the back of your truck while you're sitting somebody. It's right here. You also want to make sure your chains are good. They're going to hook. The other thing you want to make sure you have is the right connector for your vehicle. I know that on my pickup truck, I have both sets. But you want to make sure you have the right connector that matches your truck. And now you know. All right, so one of the most important things that anyone that this happened to, it just sucks because then you got to run back to the store. This right here needs to match your trailer. You need to make sure you have the right size ball. Come in anywhere, 1 inch, 1.5 inch, 2 inch, 2.5 inch. Not only that, you also want to make sure you have the right drop. My truck's a little bit higher, so I have a 2-inch drop for the trailer so that it drives level. Also want to make sure that you have a good lock pin and a cotter pin on it. This is the hookup for the trailer. This right here is your electrical. My truck has both of them. You want to make sure that the electrical that's on your truck is the one that matches your trailer. You can buy adapters where if they don't match up, you can put them together and make them match up.
all right, guys. So inside your trailer, it's really, really important that you guys come up with a way of securing your bike inside the trailer. Most trailers are blank. They don't have anything inside of them. So the main thing you want to do is go ahead and get yourself some kind of tie-down rail point system. Definitely wheel chocks. Wheel chocks are super important. That keeps your bike from wanting to go forward. It really helps stabilize the vehicle inside the trailer. Good tie-down loops. Good straps to tie it down. a few of the other things, as you can tell, is like I got lubricants, oils, a place to organize our straps, hang things up, fuel storage, chairs, place to hang your helmets and other gear. You know, a lot of times with me and Rob right now, this has got all the motocross gear in here. But a lot of times with me and Rhino, we take off and we go somewhere. We'll clear out all this stuff and we'll actually put our regular motorcycle gear up here. We'll hang up our suits, our jackets, our helmets, whatever else. That way, we got it here. Plus, we have tents that we take out. We'll load those in whether we're camping or going to the track. So we always load everything up inside the trailer, and it actually works out pretty good. As you can tell, on our trailer here, we had set it up for 2 bikes, but we've actually fit 3 bikes in here. So, plus a whole bunch of other gear, because we want, you know, when we go on camping trips and stuff like that, we take a lot of people with us typically. So, get yourself a nice trailer. Make sure you set it up so you have all the tight on points to properly secure your bike to the trailer. So, check it out. Hey guys, how you doing there? This is the new member of the family, an 07 CBR 600 RR. Now, I got it from a guy who used. He already had it pretty much tracked out. But me and Rob, we're going to sand it down, fix the fiberglass that's busted up, and repaint the whole thing and make it for us, for Randy and Rhino Talk 2. So this is going to be the Randy and Rhino Talk 2's first track bike. And we're going to shoot the whole episodes showing us going through the steps of actually tearing down the bike and rebuilding it. So I hope to see you guys in the future watching our show.
Alright, so the first thing you want to do, most people have 2 people. Now, as you guys know, me and Randy, we're like inseparable, so we always have 2 people. So, somebody sit on the bike, hook your strap to the floor, hook it to where you're going. Now, on this is Randy's bike, so I'm not going to tell him where he wants it, but hook it to where you want to. There you go. And then tighten one, just that tight enough where it's tight. Then go to the other side, do it. Tighten that one down. So now you have 2 that are semi-tight. Now, come over here. Now what you're going to do is tell your friend, lean forward and push down. And then you can do them one at a time. One there. And one there. Now, that bike is pretty stable and it'll probably travel 200, 300, 400 miles with no problem. But take your straps, tie them through. Don't let them try to get tangled on other things, okay? On both sides. Another thing that me and him both do, we have these very small little straps. They kind of look like this. We just put one on the brake line, right here on the brake handle. It holds it tight so that it has no push back and forth. Then what you're going to do is take a strap for the back, run it either through the tire, through these hooks here, and there, giving it tension on both sides. It's going to proper load it. You want to put as much weight toward the front of a trailer as possible, and we'll show you that video in our video of the week. I have the perfect video for weight in the front of a trailer than in the rear of the trailer.
One of the other things that you also want to make sure that you do for safety is always keep the bike in first gear inside the trailer, and I keep the kickstand down for that just in case. Oh shit.
Because we've had them.
We have had that.
Tail of the Dragon, my brand new bike, Randy's semi-brand new bike, we drove all the way there confident that we were good. Corey's bike was in there, and we drove all the way there, whatever it is, like 350 miles, confident that we were good. We opened up the trailer. It was like a surprise birthday party. Just bikes, laying on bikes, and it was just, we had bought a set of faulty straps. Do not cheap out on the straps.
No.
Don't do it.
No.
Go to a reliable store, Harbor Freight, Tractor Supply, any of those places, and get ones with the most amount of weight you can, because you got shifting weight and all that. We had did a last minute, grabbed some cheap straps. They broke free, and bikes. It was dominoes in the back. It wasn't any major damage, but it was enough to start our day off bad. outside today. Our new shop and everything, as you know, is getting built. We've laid out all the plans and everything like that. It just takes money. So little by little, everything's coming together. The shop will still be there, most likely by our Tail the Dragon trip. However, the other day I'm at work, and I've gotten this call 3 times in my life, 2 of them from you, saying, hey, I need help. No, 3, 4. Or Justin.
Yeah.
No. So I'm working, and I get a call, not from Randy, but from his wife, who says, hey, Randy's wrecked. I need your help. So Randy, in this interview, I feel like Oprah.
You feel like Oprah?
I'm Oprah. So tell us what happened.
Well, long story, make it short. Right? A guy ran a stop sign, and I ended up T-boning him, doing 45 miles an hour, T-boning a car. I flew over the hood of his car, landed on my head, as you guys can see here, right? That's the first initial impact, and that's where I slid on my head, right? And shoulder, so I'm sliding my head and shoulder. I'm like, I can hear it going.
Like I'm picturing it like a movie scene where like the rider hits the front of the car and it flips over and lands on the other side.
I can tell you this much: when I knew I was going to impact, I relaxed.
Yeah.
Because everybody that's ever been in any kind of major accidents, whether it be jumping out of airplanes or doing all the other crazy stuff we've ever done in our lifetimes, being in the military and everything else, you learn to relax. Because if you don't relax, you tense up, a lot more stuff.
More damage on things.
So I relaxed, took the impact, and I'm not gonna lie, I had my eyes closed the whole time. Like as soon as I saw I was gonna impact, and I was probably maybe 4 feet from the guy's car, I was like, well, here it is. I just closed my eyes, relaxed my hands, stood up on the bike a little bit more,
and let Jesus take the wheel.
And let Jesus take the wheel. When I impacted, I felt myself hit the car with my legs, and I flipped up, and I could tell I was flying through the air, head down, feet up.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Right, which is never good.
Never good. This is why you need a GoPro on your helmet, because this is footage. These guys, like, we can just tell them the story, but the footage that we would get from that.
Well, it was a rainy day, so
we would have a million views.
I remember hitting the ground. I can't recall if I got knocked out or not, but I remember the first thing I did was I opened my eyes, and I couldn't see anything. I couldn't focus on anything. I was everything. I mean, if I stuck my hand this close to my face or this far away, it didn't matter. I could not focus.
Right.
And of course, I'm rolling around the ground because I'm in pain. I started to be able to focus, and I saw a guy coming out towards me, and he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? All right, too." And the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "You mother."
You know better.
You
yeah.
And I tried to sit up, and I couldn't because I instantly wanted to black out. And get, I got dizzy, wanted to black out. So I was just like, "Oh, that's a bad idea. Just lay down." Yeah, I tried to look over and see my bike. I couldn't because just moving my head at all was really just not a good idea.
Yeah.
It was a horrible experience. Right. My biggest fear in life has always been when I ride motorcycles is to T-bone a car.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, realistically, we have people in our lives that have died from this situation, like getting hit by a car or anything. So it's a scary, scary thought.
Like, I count my blessings that I've come out of the accident and I'm not busted up more than what I am.
I think the biggest thing
I have a broken foot. I got a head injury. I got some damage to my right ear. My vision's not been 100% since then, but who knows? This is why I got doctor's appointments coming up.
I'm just glad for once in your life you were actually obeying the speed limit.
Meow. I know to be careful through that area. It didn't help that the road was wet. So, the worst thing that I realized is when I saw that car come out into the intersection was the fact that it stopped.
Yeah.
Right?
I have nothing I can do.
I have nothing I can do. Nowhere I can go. There was a semi truck oncoming.
Yeah.
There was another car directly to my left in the intersection and him blocking my lane.
Yeah.
So I chose the car instead of the semi.
Yeah.
You know, the lesser of two evils.
What movie was that? Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy, yeah. Yeah. So this is what we really want to talk to you guys about your safety gear. We talked to you guys a lot about high quality helmets. I know showy helmets. I know they arise. I know they're expensive, but I'm going to tell you this right now, man. They are well worth the expense. This helmet saved my life. If I wasn't wearing a helmet, I would be dead.
It's now at the point where myself and Randy, we don't buy anything other than showy helmets. We both have them. My brand new gear has them. That's it. We got to buy them. And it's not worth having that helmet like you've seen a shoot that does nothing. Granted, Shoei's not going to stop a bullet, but those cheap helmets are not protecting.
No.
Like, it could have been a lot worse. And in this sense, that $400 helmet to $900 helmet is going to save you. And not only that, when the insurance comes back, they have to pay for that gear. His insurance company's got to cover the gear. It's going to get replaced. It's going to get done. So it's not like, oh, he lost the showy helmet, now he's got to buy another one. It's going to be replaced.
You know, the other thing, you know, talking about good safety gear is I was wearing my leather jacket.
Yeah.
Right? We saw what Justin's textile jacket looked like after his accident.
I have it still.
It was shredded into pieces. So this is why we're so adamant about you guys as riders buying leather jackets. Yeah, you know, look, I know it's hot. I know they can be bothersome taking care of with the maintenance, with cleaning them and putting moisturizer on them and stuff like that to make sure the leather stays good. But man, it is well worth it because wearing the leather jacket, wearing the leather gloves, wearing a good helmet, pants, the boots, everything, it is so important because I came out with like no road rash. The jacket's got damage to it. The gloves are damaged. The helmet's trash. I mean, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to stick it up on the wall, you know, as a reminder of, hey, you know, I lived through this. So you guys really need to make sure that you spend the time and the money to buy your high quality gear. I know it's difficult. There's times where I was like, I need this, and I just saved up for it until I could afford it, and I went and bought it. So buy the best gear you can. It's going to save your life.
So my biggest point from this is we have chosen to do a hobby that is dangerous. It is. It's a dangerous hobby. Even if you ride normal and you obey the speed limits and all that, it is a dangerous hobby. People do not pay attention to you. So, yeah, you're going to ride down the street in a t-shirt. But you're going to be that guy that's getting a skin graft, taking skin off your ass and putting it on your arm, on your shoulder, on your back. We have picked an expensive hobby and a dangerous hobby. Buy the gear that brings you to the next day. Randy has now wrecked twice that I've known him. I've wrecked twice, and we both had ones where we ended up in the hospital. But we were wearing our gear. We still walk upright, we don't have brain damage, and we have use of all our limbs. So just buy the gear that matters, okay?
Definitely.
That's it.
Definitely.
I'm glad that you're okay, man. It's always a crappy call.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, Randy got in a motorcycle wreck, and he's on his way to the hospital. You're like, God damn it.
Well, you know, dude, I'm telling you, man. I mean, I am really happy I'm here too. You know, it could have been way worse. We've seen people have less of a type of accident end up way worse than I have physically. I mean, I still have my ailments right now that I'm healing up from the accident. I'm still getting over concussion. Like I said, I lost some hearing right here and stuff like that. But
It'd be the Rhino show. That's not fun.
yeah, you know, broken foot and losing a fingernail and a big cut on my other finger. I mean,
But that's also why our bikes aren't here today. One of them is totally destroyed. And it's just like, you know what? Let's just not do any bikes in this episode. So we just had the track bike today. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
See you.
But wait, there's more.
All right, guys, we have finally come up with the date for our season opener Tail of the Dragon trip.
Okay, so we'll be heading to the Tail Dragon on the 20th of April. Now, what we do is we bring 2 lucky people with us, to travel with us because we got our 2 bikes and then we can carry 2 other bikes. And it's a one payment, all inclusive. We feed you, we do everything. Now I've got it all planned out.
That's for the 2 people that come with
The
us.
2 people that come with us, they pay 1 fee and we cover everything for it. Their food, all they have to do is bring their bike and their gas, and
That's
good.
it.
That's it. Now I also have the plan for 4 people, where if you follow this plan, 4 people can go to the Tail of Dragon for $400. That's gas, food, lodging, everything. Check me out. We're going to put a page. So we're going to have a team with us of 2 people. And then 4 other people, if they want to get together, they can do it as well. All you need is 1 person to have a truck and trailer. I'll give you everything else you need. I'll give you all the information you need. And I mean, we're talking, I've got it broken down to menu. I've got it broken down to drinks for everybody.
And we were eating steak.
We ate steak and watermelon and everything. It's a great system. It works out every time. And that includes the site out there. So we're going to get 2 people for us. Come talk to us at any events or anything like that, and we'll give you the plan for a 4 group of people that can do it as well. We'll all travel up together, but that's where we're going to do it. We're going to spend, I think it's the 20th weekend, so I think it might be the 19, 20, or 20, 21, 22
2021, 22.
of April. We'll literally leave here either Thursday night, as soon as everyone's off work, or Friday morning, and then we'll stay until Sunday, and then we'll drive back Sunday at about noon to get back here about 6, 7 o'clock, and then I'm taking Monday off to recover, just to recoup, but anybody would be able to get back to work on Monday morning, doing it this way.
But
But
you got to take off Friday.
you got to take off Friday, so you get 2 days on the actual track and checking out the area.
All right. See you guys next time.
Oh, thanks for watching our episode. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.